Good midday, good midday, good midday, good midday of the day. Hey, Kathy, how are you? It's the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Oh, now it's going to work. Oh, Father, I stretch my hand to thee. So, we are grateful and thankful to God for each and every one of you as I am trying to figure out why why Um, my phone's emails are behind. I reset everything and did what needed to be done. But so be it. Rhonda, how are you? Bless your hearts for being here. Grateful and thankful for you, one and all. Nancy, good to have you. Tell that young man we said hello and tell him I love seeing him in that chair chilling on his iPad. Okay. And so we are thankful to God for all that he is doing. Cora, Minister Sarah, bless your heart. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure out why um, my throat is cutting up like it is. But hey, so be it. It will get better, as the songwriter says, after a while and by and by. So thank y'all so much for being here with us. Okay. I'm holding on. Charcetta, thank you so much for being here. Lavonda, good. Um, I'm probably just trying to catch a cold. I already took the COVID test because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't contagious. But you do what you got to do. The weather is changing. It's flip flopping from one way to the other. It is what it is, and we have to learn to just bundle up and say we us is here. Okay, Andrea, Debbie, Deborah, bless your heart, Dr. James, man. So thank you so much for being here on this great and wonderful day. It's the day, as you have heard me say over and over again, the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Thanks, Anne, for sharing. I appreciate that. If opportunity presents itself for any of you, if you would share, that would be absolutely wonderful. And so, let me find my. And so, again, we're grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. Wendy, bless your heart for being here. Don't forget, when we go into the new year, we will be moving it up to 11. But for the rest of the year, it will be at 12. Also, I will only be on here Monday and Tuesday. And so I'm taking off. Hey, Linda, I'm taking off just to relax and enjoy the holiday. Plus, I got to clean my house. The man cave has to be cleaned up because we got family coming over for Christmas. And I will have all of the little short people downstairs with me. And so we got to make sure that we have everything together in anticipation of them coming by. Okay, Ethel, Chaplain Hearns, bless your heart for being here on this day. This is the day. Let me say it again. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate that. Okay. Maria, good to have you here. Sister Rains, bless your heart. How is everything going in DC? Uh, Timothy, thank you so much for being a part of this growth moment. Again, I will be on today and tomorrow. Thank you, James. I appreciate it, sir. And like I said, I'm just going to get ready to spend some time with family and let them drive me insane. There's nothing like it. Thea, hiya. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope everything is working out for you. Well, how do I want to? We are at the end of a year that many of us were not sure what was going to be brought in it. Iris, bless your heart, dear. We started out 2025 and probably some levels of anticipation, and I'm this is not what I'm going to preach on New Year's Eve. Don't forget about that. I forgot to put that in there. 6:30 on the 31st. We're going to come together to tell God thank you. Minister Marcia, bless your heart. And there's been some thrilling things that have happened, and then there's been some disappointing. Uh, anyone who sits back and says that out of 365 days coming up soon, all 365 days were exactly what you wanted them to be is living in Fantasy Island. What we have to get, what we have to understand, what we have to also appreciate is the fact that God knows exactly where we are. He knows exactly what's going on. And even in the midst of those things that we created by our own hands that were outside of his will, he uses them to bring us into right reign and relationship and fellowship with him. But I do have a question. It's found in the gospel recorded by John chapter 5, verse 6. The gospel recorded by John chapter 5, verse 6. I have a question because Jesus runs into somebody who has been sick a long time. Matter of fact, the length of his sickness has been so long that he has now come up with excuses as to why he can't do better. And let us just be totally honest for just a moment, Rhonda. I need us to understand that you can go through something for so long that you feel it's going to be a natural part of your life. As a matter of fact, this man had been in this position. Della, bless your heart. Dr. Fletcher, good to see you, my friend. 38 years. Can you imagine? Can you wrap your mind around 38 years of Elder Johnson paralysis? 38 years. The first couple of years, you're like, oh, my day is going to come. It's going to happen. Things are going to work out. And then 32 years turns into 3, turns into 5, turns into 10. Michelle, bless your heart, turns into 20, turns into 30, turns into 35, turns into 38 years. LMA, sweetheart, how are you? Sitting at the pool of Bethesda. He's sitting there because it has been rumored that once a year an angel would come into that pool and would trouble the water. And in the troubling of the water, the amazing thing that would take place is whoever got to the water first was healed. Now, I'm sure, because I thought about that. I pondered over it on many occasions, especially a couple of times that I preached it. And I said, you would have thought that after 38 years, you would have thought about how to have something in the water. If after 38 years, you would have come up with a strategic plan as to, even though you're not sure when the stirring of the water is going to take place, you yet still would know that there would be some signs or something that would be the indicator that the stirring was coming. 38 years. But then when I looked at it again and I researched it again, the problem is after so many years, who cares? After so many years, nobody cares. After so many years, he has struggled to the point that when Jesus shows up, Okay. Daryl Johnson, bless your heart. When Jesus shows up, Jesus looks at him and asks him, do you want to be well? And he says, well, you know what? Let me just break it down to you so you can understand this, Linda Brown, so you can really encapsulize what my situation is. He said, I've been here 38 years, and every single time that the troubling of the water comes and takes place, somebody beats me to it. Hey, Kim, how are you? Beats me to it. Somebody always outthinks me or outmaneuvers me. And I've actually gotten to the point that I've become comfortable in my misery. I want somebody to hear what I'm saying as we go through this Christmas season. I've become comfortable in my misery. I'm okay now because I know nobody's going to be there. I realize, Trinette, that this is how I'm going to be the rest of my life. Jesus asks him, but do you want to be made whole? And the funny thing about it is, after the apparent process of healing, woo, the apparent process of healing, the narrow scope that has now been etched into his mind about healing has taken place. Jesus shows up with a challenge. And the challenge is, but do you want it? How many have become comfortable in being sad, comfortable in being depressed, comfortable in being despondent, comfortable in saying, I'm never going to, comfortable in the midst of this, not realizing that God has ways of performing things in an unusual way, making the impossible possible. I don't know if any of you watched that Steelers game, and at the end of the game, the one guy pushed the other guy, and because of the rules, the touchdown was nullified. You're talking about an impossible situation became possible. And don't sit up here. I am not a Steelers fan. Trust me. I'm just using it as an analogy so that you can see that God is still able to do some stuff, but we got to quit encapsulating him into the box of what we believe he can do, and recognizes that when he shows up, he's not showing up because he doesn't have anything better to do. He's showing up because he wants to ask the question that only you can answer. And when you answer it appropriately, instead of answering it according to the way you've been living or the situation that you've been in for X number of days, God says, guess what? I have the ability to heal you. I have the ability to set you free. I have the ability, but here's what I want you to do. While you've been waiting on the trunk of the water, I've been waiting on you to trust me. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, oh, oh. Did anybody catch what I just said? The Bible says that Jesus tells him, pick up your bed or your pallet and walk. Wait. What has, oh my God, what has Jesus actually done? Okay. What has Jesus actually done? Jesus has now superseded his presupposition of what he believes healing is supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen, and shows up in another way, another how, another where to bring it to pass. Oh, can I talk to somebody? How do you want to go into your new year? How do you want to go into your tomorrow? How do you want to live the remainder of days that God has in store for you? Do you want to live by the pool and wait for some help? Or are you going to recognize when your help has showed up? I gotta go. I needed to share this because it makes no sense for us to be despondent, depressed, and bent out of shape. What needs to take place, Barbara, is knowing that God is not limited to one way of performance. And what we've got to learn how to do is, even though maybe we have been used to God doing something a certain way, can you open your mind? Can you open your heart? Can you open your senses to the fact that we don't have a cookie cutter God? If you've read the New Testament, you see that Jesus has performed miracles in a plethora of ways. Guess what? One of them has your name on it. I gotta go. Love y'all with the love of Jesus, who is the Christ. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Won't be no snapshots. I'm chilling and hanging out with family just like y'all do. Love y'all with the love of Jesus, who is the Christ. May God bless you. May he keep you, is our